Where's all the peeps at?
I left my peeps behind. My doggies. Except for my actual dogs. Okay, 65 south to 64 east to 75 south, and then get off at Corbin, make a left, and follow it all the way up.
Okay, now go to YouTube real quick and see if we're actually live, because that date thing is weird.
Why would it show us that we're live?
I don't know why it would say September 19th. It's odd. Quite odd.
Yeah.
We're live? We're live! For sure! Let's see if we get anyone in here.
It's just going to be me that's trying to come in. But I don't really want to use my phone because I need to let it charge.
Did you just like it?
No.
Okay, someone's here. Tish, hello!
Hi, Tish.
We're headed home.
Hi, Tish.
We are headed back to the KY. Christy Lynn, hello! Sorry if I miss your message. We love you guys.
Live. Hi, Christy. They're late.
We are going from Cheryl's house to our house. We are leaving Indiana, headed to Kentucky. We're going back home. We ain't been home in 3 weeks.
Been a while.
Is Mom in here?
Yeah.
Hey, Mom!
We've not seen it since before the storm happened, so I'm kind of waiting to see.
Yeah, we're ready to go see if we had any damage from the storms, like Helene.
Yeah.
And hopefully these other ones coming behind them don't reach us. I don't think they're going to, but I really don't think they thought Helene was going to either, so.
Tish, I'm sorry if you all went live last night. My brain just...
Yes, we have been, oh my gosh. So crazy busy, guys.
That's no excuse, but...
There's so many things going on, it's ridiculous. Hopefully we're going to go home and gather ourselves and start putting everything back together.
Get chill for a little bit.
Yes.
So I had another job interview today. I don't have my hopes up with anything anymore until I go and apply for like some physical jobs. So this is my last attempt to try to find a desk job for my foot so that I'm not up on my feet all day. But
it looks promising.
Maybe. I'm
promising.
hopeful, but I ain't talking, I feel like I did well during the interview. My mom prepped me well, and I feel like I did pretty well with it. But
just gotta have faith. Bow, bow.
I think so too. I'm hoping. I mean, I had faith, and all this other stuff, but the Lord will place me where He wants me.
Exactly.
And this would be a good opportunity because it's got all the benefits, all that stuff, and that's what I've been looking for, so we can get our insurance back.
Yeah.
Lay down.
The Lord's going to take care of us. It's on His time, and the Lord's never late, and we know this. So.
No.
And we know this,
and
man.
The GPS is jacking up. Hi, Melinda.
Melinda, hello.
Did you make it to where you needed to go, Miss Melinda? I think she said back to Wichita.
Wichita.
I can't remember.
I was born in Kansas.
Oh, thank you, Lynn. It's all like smashed down because I got.
I've been telling her all day how beautiful she is today.
He actually has, believe it or not.
She's always beautiful, but you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. She got all dolled up for her interview.
My interview.
I looked at her and said, "Dang!"
She said, "I know David's phone is offline. I think you're seeing. We got to figure out how to get that other one out of there because I think that's his old phone."
No. Well, I'll have to check it when we get off here. I think I know what's going on, Mom. I think my location got turned off.
Yeah. Look at her.
Hercules.
Don't get him all riled up.
Okay, yeah. Stop. Don't get him riled up.
Gosh. We're like loaded down for bear.
Oh, dude. We literally look like we have a lowering kit on our car.
Like maybe there might be a BODY in the trunk.
We got, looks like we got about to hit switches. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. No, other stuff came up. Tired of paying for everything. I want to go back home to Wichita Falls, Texas.
Wichita Falls, Texas.
Yeah,
okay.
I thought it was weird. I wasn't thinking that.
I was thinking
Texas,
of Wichita, Kansas.
Whenever I talked to her about it, yeah.
I was born in Fort Riley, Kansas.
So who else at the Pinecone Fest? I know Tish and Poochar. Who else is anybody else?
Oh yeah, everybody's at the Pinecone Fest.
I mean,
this
I don't know
weekend.
the day that it started, but
I know. I think it's
thought
coming
Tish
up.
and
I don't
Pooch
think
were
it
there.
started yet. I don't think it started yet.
I'm sorry, Melinda. Where are you at now, though, Miss Melinda? Hey, Troy.
Troy, what's going on, buddy?
We love you too, Troy.
Yeah, we love you, bud.
We figured we'd go live before it got like pitch black
Yeah,
dark.
it's starting to get dark, and we just wanted to do a lot. We haven't been able to get very many videos put up, so we figured we'd go live for a little bit before it gets too dark. Yeah. But videos are coming, guys, because I'm going home and
helping me unpack, and then he's gonna jump into.
Be working on some videos. We're gonna jump back on our patio, guys. We're gonna get that patio going. And I was thinking today, I think what would be really cool, I'm going to take dirt that I dug out of my fire pit, and I'm going to use that dirt, and I'm going to build a little pitching mound next to the patio out there in that yard area, so that whenever Bennett comes down, he'll have a pitching mound that he can practice off of. That'd be cool, huh?
That would be cool.
Bennett would love it.
Christy said, I've been to Fort Riley. My brother-in-law was stationed there. Yeah.
That's why I was born there. My dad was stationed in Fort Riley, Kansas when I was born. And then right after we moved to Bamberg, Germany.
We don't know him like Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Lynn asked if we knew James Hall.
Yeah, and we've met.
Yes, we've met him in person.
Yeah, good dude. Love James.
Yeah, we do. And his little baby Minnie.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Is he okay?
Yeah, is he okay? Did I miss something? Or is he at the Pinecone Fest? I see him going. Temple and Acres? Hi!
She was at our last live.
Oh my gosh.
Katie,
yes, Katie. Good job. Good job. I love her little picture. It looks like a...
Yeah, the little icon.
Oh, I thought it was like a sunflower.
Is it not?
It looks like a sunflower.
Yeah,
well, like a red one, but...
Is that a sunflower on your icon?
She had great memory. Literally, your name is about the only name this man has ever remembered.
Trust me,
so
I do not have a great memory.
It feels special. Ain't that right, Mama T?
Yeah, that don't happen very often.
It's a sunflower she grew.
Woohoo!
That looks so pretty.
Arlene, hello. Welcome in.
Welcome in, sunshine.
Golly, yeah, we're getting people up in here. Love you
we
guys.
were hoping we weren't trampling all over anybody.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I was thinking, I'm not sure exactly who's live right now on the regular schedule, but sorry about that, whoever it is. But yeah, we just wanted to talk to you guys, man.
So Christy said my husband was Navy, but they sent him to Kansas for school. Well, that's cool. When I was 16 years old, I was informed that I had an older brother and an older sister. Well, my older brother is exactly 10 years older than me, like the same year, and not like per the date. But he actually was in the Navy, and he was stationed in Norfolk, Virginia. And I went out there, and I stayed for quite some time. I tried to meet him and get to know him and his family, my nieces and my nephew. We don't really talk much now, but that was nice. I enjoyed that time with them. I did.
Yeah, I bet. That's super cool. Especially to find out so late in life.
Yeah.
That you've got brothers and sisters.
At first he wasn't very receptive of me, but then he became. But not, so much now.
Well, I mean, biologically they are related.
We are. I told you to lay down, bro. Lay down.
So how's everyone else's night going? Everybody have a good night?
Lynn said it was nice meeting James. Yeah, it was pleasant. It was a pleasant surprise.
It is Thursday, right?
It is Thursday.
Okay, yes. So make sure.
Okay, we're following 65 south to 64. For whatever reason, the GPS is like taking us all kinds of different directions. I mean, it still gets us to that, but I don't understand why. So
I feel like there's construction. There's a lot of construction and stuff going on. I think it's trying to whip us around. 100% sure. But I asked her, I said, is it taking us to the same place in the same, same time frame? Yeah, I was like, well,
just
then that's fine, as long as it takes us to the right location.
I'm listening to my mama, though. She said, don't do that. So we're going to be looking for signs that say whether or not, it's closed, and then I'll turn on the GPS to lead us the direction that we need to go. But I found Like, that was kind of weird. Because the first time it sent us a different direction, and then I went out of it and I went back into it, and then it gave me another direction. But we know the gist.
Yeah.
It's only just a few roads. It's just long
This would be the 4th time I've done this since we moved here.
Yeah.
I did a couple of them by myself.
But luckily it's only 4 hours. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad.
And depending on if by some fluke chance I get this job, we might be coming back a lot sooner.
A lot sooner, yes. But I will probably be turning the rider back around and coming back more than likely. I'll stay a few days, but I'm not going to stay as long as I
And then the next round you can come and stay a little
did
bit.
this
but
time. So I want to get on the track of what we had planned.
Yeah.
So 3 weeks at home, 1 week here. 3 weeks at home, 1 week here. To help with Cheryl's house, which is coming along really good.
It really is, and David's learning stuff.
Me and Tony's making progress.
Till the weather changes. I know.
Well, they actually have heating sources in the house, so we're going to be able to work through the winter. But as far as travel, that's going to be a different story.
Right. My goal is to hopefully have a different car by the time like the holidays roll around and stuff. I just praying for a newer car. I want a newer car for us. Even if we have to keep this one and make sure one of us keeps this one, which would probably be me because I'm closer to stuff and I have more of a way of having an access to a vehicle if I'm
I'm not going to drive long distance.
With him, right.
Get me a truck. So that'll even be better for winter time.
Don't want a truck. I want an SUV, a 4-wheel drive, but we'll discuss that later.
I want a 2017 F-150 King Ranch.
My comments are delayed. Lynn said, I'm sending him a coffee mug. And then Christy said she had a sister 10 years older. I think my sister ended up being maybe 8 years older than me, turns out.
Oh, so she's my age.
Yeah, she is close to it. But Lynn said that she's sending James a mug. That's so sweet.
Awesome. I'm surprised James ain't in here. I'm sure he's in someone else's live regular schedule.
I really feel like he's at Pinecone Fest, maybe.
I don't think they're doing Pinecone Fest right now.
Maybe not. Christy said she went to truck too. Why is Pooch
Tish,
already
when is
there?
Pinecone Fest? When
Maybe
is the
they're just
Pinecone
camping ahead
Fest?
of
Isn't that next weekend? Or am I wrong? Make sure you keep up with the comments because I can't see.
I am, but I'm also paying attention to
There's way
directions.
too much going on right now.
Yeah, you pay attention to the road. That's what's more important. Okay. Melinda said, your mom said, travel. Winter's not that far away. I know it. I know.
Right around the corner, guys.
Melinda said, Mama T, that may put a snag in the driving plans. It very well may. But.
What weather?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Pinecone Fest is this weekend.
It is this weekend. Okay.
I told you.
Dang, man, it came up quick.
Told ya.
Because I was really hoping that maybe it'd be a little ways off and there may possibly be a way we'd be able to come down. But
no.
Not this year. We just got way too much going on this year. Now, next year, hopefully we're settled in a little better. And, you know what I mean?
By that point, if I'm able to find a job, then I can take vacation, but...
Yeah. But, I mean, regardless, we'll definitely be making a trip to Oklahoma at some point to go see everybody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got to go see my baby.
I know. I'm hoping that maybe Miracle, Mama T, and Kara and her crew can come and see us so that they can see the property.
We want that so badly.
It's been eating at me like, I want it so bad.
Or any of our friends that ever had a possibility to come in and hanging out.
Yeah. Okay.
Drink a cup of coffee and
sit on the porch.
Stare at the beautiful mountains.
Okay, so Troy said, Tish, Pooch is so blessed to have you, and you're well. My condolences. Just kidding. Love you both. And Miss Katie said, I've seen a lot of people posting about it, but what is the Pinecone Fest? It's where like all kinds of YouTubers get together.
Yeah, it's just a YouTube meetup.
Yeah, that's really it.
It's just a meetup.
Somebody hosts it, and when they host it, like, they bring in food.
They basically take care of how putting it together.
Yeah, it's really fun. It is a good time.
And there's several of them that happen throughout summertime.
The year, yeah.
We've never made it to Pinecone Fest, but we went to, what was the last meetup we went to? It wasn't Mid-America. That was the first one we ever went to. This year it was...
I don't remember.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
I can see the logo. I made a sign.
Look for 64 East.
I literally made a wood sign of the symbol.
Hang on, guys.
Tin Killer, oh yeah, that's what, the Tin Killer, I can't remember, what was it? Tin Killer Meetup? Yeah. Tin Killer Meetup, yes. That's what it was.
We're looking for 64 East, David.
Brain fart. See what I mean, Katie?
Turn signal.
Hold on, guys.
Let them know.
Give me a moment. We are crossing the Ohio River now.
Can we...
Going into Kentucky, Louisville.
You need to get over one more.
Do I?
64 East.
That's why I hate not being able to use GPS, man.
Left lane to take the I-64 East route. Left lane to take the
Follow
I-64
Lexington.
East route.
Sorry, I gotta turn the GPS up.
Sorry, guys. Give me a sec. Get off on these big exits.
Oh, Lord. Herc, hold up the coolers.
It's all the big
Slight
bridge
left onto the
crossings
I-64
and
East ramp.
Head towards Lexington.
big exits. We made it!
It's still trying to take us to Lawrenceburg, which I don't understand why.
We made it, guys. We made it.
Okay.
We're back on the
For a
highway.
little while. Okay, so 64 East to 75 South.
Is that a baseball field? Is that baseball?
I don't know, yeah.
Or is that
Maybe?
football?
I don't know,
Huh.
babe. I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
You need to get over.
Pretty cool.
Okay. Back to the YouTube and okay. Make it back in here. Sorry.
Okay, we back.
Back on track.
Barb's here. Is Barb here?
Is she in here?
Is Barb in here?
Is she in here?
I just seen Barb on there.
Back on track.
Barb's here. Is Barb here?
Barb! You need
Okay, I need to get over.
Yay, Barb! She
Barb
finally
is
got internet.
here.
Barb, I have sent you messages for over 3 days
Scotty.
now.
Hey, Scotty.
Hi, Scotty, and it will not. It said couldn't send. It wouldn't even give me another option to try to resend. It said couldn't send. So I was panicking. So yay! I'm glad you're in here.
Yes, so glad you're in here, Barb.
So,
we love you.
Miss Barb, she lives in Georgia. So she just went through. Was it the Helene?
Helene.
She just battled the Hurricane Helene. So everybody be praying for everybody that's been affected by that. Even if you've not directly been affected,
Right.
but your family and your friends have been directed. It
We
really
need to be
pulls at
praying
your
for
heart.
Florida right now for sure. Because
Yes.
they're going through it right now.
I haven't heard from my uncle, and his family, but they're in Pasco County.
Yeah.
So they were kind of like in the eye of the storm there for Milton.
Yeah, they're
But I'm
going through
so
it, guys.
glad.
So definitely need prayers going up for Floridians today. And Georgia and North Carolina, they're still trying to put stuff together.
Yeah.
But our country is such an amazing. That's the
together.
beauty. And that's the beauty of America. And that's the beauty of real American-loving Americans.
God-loving Americans.
God-loving Americans.
So, okay,
Right.
Melinda brought it to my attention that her internet, so Barb's internet is in and out for whatever reason. It copied her comment twice. However, she said it's in and out and she can't say, but because she's catching every other word.
We love you,
But
Barb,
when
if you can
she
hear us.
let us know. So thank you.
you. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you. We worry about you.
Prayers do work, Mama T. Yes,
Absolutely.
I'm so glad that you reached out. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
I was so scared. I was so scared for her. But we were praying. We were praying hard for her. All of them.
But she's
Everybody.
also been doing her best to stay in contact with us, actually.
She's been trying
and
the
letting
best-
us know what's going
The
on.
very best that she can. Yeah.
Yeah, because Barb usually messages me on Messenger every single day.
Yeah.
You
me
know,
too.
just like little memes and stuff,
Yeah.
which I love.
She's so precious.
Yes.
All of you all are. And if you
Yes.
ever want to reach out just to talk, just send us a message. Either one of us.
Absolutely.
We'll chit chat when we got time.
But don't feel bad if I just don't answer for like 2 days. I'm horrible about answering messages. So, heads up there.
I got my flashlight on, so I'm holding it down so y'all can still kind of see us. That way the overhead light's not on.
So, what happened? Thank goodness.
Thank goodness it didn't hit as hard as it could have in Florida. Prayers work, yes. That's
See, I'm
good
not
to
even
do.
sure what happened. I haven't heard like any of the media going on of what's happened or anything.
So I think as it was approaching, because whenever I was watching the news with my mom, because they were talking about it being like a level 5 cat hurricane, but as it was approaching I guess the beach, or based off of the reading that they had, it was coming up to like a cat 3.
See, I don't even know.
It kind of died down a little bit, but that's as far. I need to go back. She said it hit as 2, so it dropped down even further after that.
So it was just like a bad thunderstorm.
Very bad storm, but there was a lot of pop-up tornadoes all over the place.
Yeah, I did see that. I seen a post.
That's insane.
And it was showing it was a video of a crazy tornado.
Yeah.
And Florida's not known for tornadoes, dude.
No.
Is it? That's not normal. For Florida to have tornadoes, is that normal?
Not that I'm aware of, but not like Oklahoma. Those were some big old tornadoes that were coming through.
I wonder
Florida.
if it's normal for tornadoes to just pop out of hurricanes. For hurricanes to produce tornadoes.
I know.
Is that normal?
All of this is crazy. Know. And isn't there 2 more that are supposed to be coming in?
That's
I know,
awesome.
It's a camo. Not really. I wouldn't drive it.
It's a camoed out Dodge Charger.
Okay, I'm trying not... Coco, lay down. I'm trying not to blind everybody. Hope you don't mind me calling you Mama T. Okay, my Wild Home is on, so we'll have to jump over there.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
She don't mind.
If y'all want to go over there with Melody and Ryan, we absolutely understand, guys. We're not trying to cut into people's time.
Not at all.
At all.
It just helps us with our trip because it's long.
While we're driving
and
exactly.
That's why we like to do it.
It does. It makes it better.
And we're both together. We're both having, stuck with one another. Okay. So Christy said, I have really good friends in Florida, so I was keeping an eye on it. Yeah, Christy, what all do you know? Like, where were your friends living? Like, on the west coast of the state or the east coast of the state? Or, I guess the Gulf of Mexico or the Atlantic. And then Melinda said, yes, Florida has tornadoes, but not like Texas and Oklahoma. I know, I have a niece, my Sophie, my niece, she is so terrified of storms. And I have to remind her, like, honey, Oklahoma this past summer, what we had on record was 77 tornadoes touched down. Like, baby, you're good. You're good. Mamma's got a basement, you're golden.
You might get a little aftermath on some hurricanes or something.
I remember two tornadoes my entire childhood up to adulthood in Indiana that were very close to us. Other than that, not like Oklahoma, right, where your trees are laying sideways. Stop, Coco.
Right.
Stop. Okay, so she said her friends were on the East Coast, so it wasn't so bad. Is it done now? Has it already completely moved its way through? That may sound like a silly question. What'd Scotty say? Scotty said, it is... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Scotty said it tore the roof off Tampa baseball team, and the roof was supposed to withstand winds of 150 miles per hour.
Oh, wow.
So that was powerful.
So it was getting it.
Very powerful.
Traffic is insane,
Where's your charger?
guys.
You need to plug your phone in. Unplug your... Yeah. I know. I figured it wouldn't be as bad. Where is it at?
It's right there.
It's not that easy, babe.
It's there, babe.
It's not.
Put your flight up to it. Look.
Sorry, you're gonna get panned at me. Sorry, I don't want to blame you.
Good?
There it goes.
We're good? I got you.
Like I'm having to lean over to be in it because you always cut me off.
Oh, I'm putting it right in the middle. Look, it's cutting out my face.
I know, you can paint it a little bit more.
It's okay. No, it's okay. Go ahead. I can't really pay attention to it anyways a whole lot. Because we've got a lot of traffic going on.
Lynn said it said Milton came from directions that it usually don't come from, which doesn't surprise me. Mama T said nothing's a sure thing with the weather anymore. I know.
No, it's not.
Because of what
It's
they're
weird.
doing.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Things are weird, man.
I want to know when the other two are supposed to be
Because
coming.
Jesus is coming back pretty darn soon. And that's a serious...
I feel like these are just man-made storms, though. This isn't.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we may be feeling a little bit of the wrath of God.
It may be. Maybe. It could be.
Like Babylon. Or Was it Babylon or what's the name?
Hey, Care Bear! So real quick,
Hey, Bear!
I know most of y'all
Love
already
you, Bear.
heard it. We love you, and hi, Bennett. We love you. He said, Bennett said hi.
Benny, what's up, Benny?
So Uncle David was just talking about Uncle David was just talking about the dirt that he's digging out for his patio. What he's going to do is he's going to take that dirt and make Bennett a baseball mound.
A pitching mound. Right there next to the fire pit and the patio.
Yes.
So he'll have a pitching mound that
So
he
he
can
can
throw,
play with
that he
Uncle
can
David.
pitch on. Yeah,
Thanks, Melinda.
sure am.
I'm a hot mess right now. I was sweating my chickens off trying to get everything loaded and whatnot.
Are we back up to 65 miles an hour
I have
yet?
no idea. I mean,
I feel like people are going 65.
it's 55 now.
Oh, okay. Speeders!
Why?
Y'all are speeders!
No, it doesn't look like there's any construction. All we need to do is need to be looking for signs and see if it says 75 South closed or detour, or because if that's the case, then we'll just follow the GPS. But
You're just going to tell me where to go.
I will. I'm trying to. Okay, comments.
But yeah, Benny, we're going to have an awesome pitching mound. I'm going to make a legitimate, real pitching mound. And we'll make it to where we can extend the distance. So when you get older, if you're a teenager, when you're, you know what I mean, whenever you're in high school and you're throwing the full, I think 65 or 70 feet, we can extend it. And have an awesome pitching mound to practice on.
Melinda said, "Hey, Benny Benito." Mama Tia said, "Hey, Bennett." And then Christy said, "We are having a severe solar storm right now from X flares. A lot of places may be able to see northern lights tonight." My mom was talking about that. She was going to try to stay a place so she can catch it. We were able to catch the northern star, or the northern lights in Oklahoma, kinda with our phones. We went up on that hill
last
with
year.
that
No,
cross.
it was this year. This year, yeah.
So that
Mom,
was fun.
we were with Mom and my
Care Bear.
sister. Yeah, Miracle. It was cool.
Did Miracle go? I don't remember Miracle going.
I think she was with us, I think.
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe not.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
Maybe not.
I can't wait to pitch in that pitching mound. That's
Yeah.
Bubba. Yeah.
It's going to be awesome,
Miss
dude.
Katie said Nissan Northern Lights earlier this week, hoping to see them again tonight. I did Nissan?
Nissan
know that was
Northern
it.
Lights.
Interesting.
That is
Y'all are
interesting.
teaching me words and things that I need to research. Bennett said, "I miss you a lot." We miss you,
Miss you
Bennett.
too, buddy. I was just watching videos of me and you today.
When you were a baby, when Uncle David was playing on the game console with you,
And
you
I
were
kept
like
shooting
4.
you on Call of Duty.
You got so mad and got through a fit, and you started crying, and Uncle David
Now
gave
you
you
can
a
do it
hug.
back to me because I'd never be able to do that to you nowadays.
You can't beat him. You're not gonna be able to beat Bennett.
Nope.
Let's see how much that. Okay. All
Just
right.
being an Uncle Dave.
Katie said we saw. I'm using voice to. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. My bad. She said sometimes they don't hear what I say. Yeah. Sometimes I talk into Google and it ends up being something
Check
completely
it out.
different.
There's a main event.
Bennett said, "Yep, you're definitely losing now." Lynn said, "Bennett, hey kiddo." Christy said, "I know people who saw them before here in Tennessee. They had to see it through their phones. That's what we had to do. It was like a greenish hue. In
Yeah.
some
A
places.
little
It
bit of
wasn't
an orange
very
and
noticeable,
green.
but enough.
Yeah, it wasn't like super bright, of
Yeah.
course, like if you're standing right in Canada or wherever
Right.
they're at. But
Why
it's still
is there
cool.
so much traffic?
I don't know, but the speed limit needs to go back to normal.
Let me look.
'Cause
It's
people,
65.
people are passing me like I'm sitting
65.
still. No kidding.
Unless you see construction zone signs. Because I got cones up and it doesn't look like anything's being accomplished, but...
All right, now we're cruising again, guys.
Okay, flashlight back on.
Other than
Down like
freaking
this.
traffic.
Yeah.
It's hard to hit the cruise when you got 500 cars on the
I know.
highway.
Follow Lexington.
Where am I getting off here?
You're not. Follow Lexington. Stay straight. Stay straight.
Jesus, man, I hate these exits like this.
Just listen to me.
Sorry, guys. Get flustered.
If you just listen.
Jesus, help me.
Please take
Jesus,
it real.
just help me.
Laws. They're everywhere. It's Thursday night.
It's crazy.
We
Traffic
thought we
is
were going to beat
insane.
rush hour. That's why we left like we did, because
Wow.
I had my interview. We still had to get some of this stuff in the car.
Way
So-
different than Tulsa, because by now
Jeez.
Tulsa would have been slowed down.
Slow down, yeah. When my phone charges, I will hop on the live in a second. Okay, Bubba.
Okay,
Okay, let me go back. Sorry, Every time I go to click the maps to see what the speed limit is, it takes me out of YouTube.
You'll be able to watch me build the pitching mound too, Bubba, because I'm going to make a video of it.
Ben said that is funny.
What? Oh, what?
I don't. You're just being dirt to dirt.
All the construction's over there. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Look at
Is
that.
that road shut down? Oh
no,
my.
they got one lane. It's like a 3-lane on the other side going the opposite way, and its car lights stopped as far as the eye can see.
You need to be looking for 75 South signs, because if I'm reading comments and I'm looking at this, you're also going to need to be doing your part.
Please don't do that on this side. I want to get home. I don't want to sit like that. Y'all remember that one video I made? I got stuck just like that for like 2 hours.
Because he got stuck in rush hour.
2 hours I was stuck going like 5 miles an hour.
Which is so, it blows my mind. It doesn't even look like they've got anything coming through.
We
It
will,
looks like
Christy.
they're stopped.
We're being safe. I promise you.
Yeah, we good. We good. It's just a long drive. It's just a long
But it's
drive.
it's pretty well a straight shot.
I mean, it is. So we take from Scottsburg, we take 64 East, and then from 64 East it's 75 South, and then you follow that all the way down until you hit Corbin exit, make a left on the exit, and go all the way down until, and I know where to turn at that point. I can't explain it, but it's like the second light as you come into Pineville, I believe. It's the best way for me to describe it.
It's pretty well. Only like 3 different highways.
I just don't know if they're doing.
Bloom, bloom, bloom.
I don't understand why the GPS is doing what it's doing. That's what's driving me crazy.
I don't know.
Those people evacuating in that traffic, I felt so sorry for. Oh my goodness, I know.
Oh wow!
I know,
Yeah, that's
it
what
was
this
so
reminds
bad.
me of.
It's so,
Look
that's
at
the way
that.
it looks right now. There's no flow of
No,
traffic.
there's literally miles backed up.
Oh my gosh. So whenever we leave again to head back to Indiana, we know that we need to leave earlier in the day.
Or right in the middle of the night.
No, because it's closed from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. or something like that. That's when they're doing the construction. That's what it was saying on KDOT. Safe travels to where you're going. Thank you.
Thank you.
It did hurt my heart. Like, so I was trying to think of what I would do in that case. Like, how would I get out of here and not get stuck in a whole bunch of traffic and be able to access gas? I feel like you just don't know. You just don't know. I was thinking maybe go all the way down the state and then cut up through Georgia or something like that. I think that's Georgia right next to it, yeah.
Talking about if we got stuck?
Yeah, like if we were in Florida because of all that traffic.
Oh, yeah. They were, I heard that they were talking about open the other lanes going the same way. Like closing down the lanes that go the opposite way and make them all the right.
All that one direction.
All that one direction.
Like nobody's
so literally
coming in.
only be able to exit.
Right, nobody's coming in. They're only going to allow you to out.
But when I seen it, what was crazy is there were tons of people going in.
Mm-hmm.
Still.
I had a cousin from Indiana that was going down there for her son's baseball. So I wonder if they got stuck and all that.
Probably.
Sorry if they're
Well,
guys.
I guess it didn't get as bad as it was supposed to, so thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God. And hopefully these next ones are pretty easy to get through as well. God's got us. I know that.
Yes. He does. My mama goes to the doctor tomorrow.
Yeah, she got her tubes taken out. The tubes they had for her after her surgery, she got them taken out. She's actually up getting around. For the past 2-3 days, she's been up cleaning the house and
Her hair's
going
growing
outside.
back.
Yes, her hair's
eyebrows
coming
are
back.
growing back.
Yep.
She may lose her fingernails though. Possibly her toenails, but it's mainly her fingernails.
The climb
you
back
know.
uphill is underway.
She goes to the doctor tomorrow to see when she's supposed to start radiation, which I feel like they're going to move on it pretty soon. So she's going to have radiation. She'll do that 5 days a week for 6 weeks. And then go back to chemo for a year.
But I don't think it's going to be like rough chemo like
I want
it
to
was.
say like they want to call it infusions, but
Yeah, I think it's like a reverse chemo, ain't it?
I don't know.
I think it's like a reverse chemo type of thing. Yeah, I think I'm right. I could be wrong.
Hang on, I clicked all the comments. I'm coming back. Thank you, Miss Melinda. We always need the prayers
Yes.
for everybody.
Absolutely.
Just like Barb would say, everybody.
Everybody.
Okay, back to the comments. Christy said you have to leave early, right? And I know in some cases that just wasn't possible, like if they didn't get paid to a certain day, or because I was thinking about that too. Yep, so they would have to leave. They would have to leave early. Melinda said, random things I do went live yesterday, and the north side of the freeway was way backed up when he went to Virginia from Georgia. I imagine so. Coco, what are you doing? Trying to scoot up underneath the seat and get stuck, and I can't get to you. Yeah, just stay right there. Okay. Mama T said the problem with Florida, there's only so many ways out. Yeah.
Right.
Are you going back there? What are you trying to do, Bubba? Pop up. Get on, Mama. Get on, Mama. There you go. There you go.
Pretty sunset behind us. I know, and it don't look that way. Yeah, it kind of does, I guess. It's way brighter on our phone than it is in real life.
Yeah.
With the naked eye. It does look awesome, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It looks bright. Nope. Back. Got escapees.
Lay down, Bubba.
Before we left, Curly escaped out of the bedroom and ran out the back door. Luckily,
What?
Sam just we were standing in the
I
kitchen.
heard the door. I didn't hear
and
him.
She heard the door open, and we ran out there, and sure enough, Curly ran out the house.
The escape artist. He's always the escape
He
artist.
is, man. He's like the most escaping person or dog I've ever known.
He really is. He's special for sure. Okay. Back to the comments. When evacuating, the problem with Florida is there's so many ways out. That's right, Tracy. Yes, you live in Jacksonville, Florida. We moved a lot. Oh, I'm sure being in the military, having a spouse or a relative in the military for sure.
Lots of bouncing
Mama
around.
T said I'll have to check them out, Melinda. At Random Things, I do went live yesterday. Okay, so that's another channel. Okay, I got you. I was wondering what that meant. Thank you for clarifying that, Mama T. And then Melinda some more prayers. I have to check them out. Yeah, for whatever reason, it was like that chemo. Coco was like taking off her fingernails. Like she had worked so hard to let them grow out, so she just let them grow until they fall off. If they fall off,
It was super strong chemo. Like,
Yeah. Very aggressive.
Yes.
Very aggressive. And then your mama said the sunset. Christy said they can get real expensive evacuating. I am sure.
Oh,
I am
yeah.
sure. And you can only
Especially
take
if it's
so
out
much
of the blue
with
and you don't even know it's coming.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like you realize the storm's coming, but then all of a sudden it's like it's so bad you have to leave.
You have to go. Like,
Some people just can't afford to do it.
and some people just stay there. Like my family, like in Florida, they refuse to leave.
And it's understandable, man.
It's their
You just
home.
can't afford to just uproot and just take off.
Mama T said maybe more traffic everywhere from people who evacuated. Yeah,
Maybe. Very possible.
maybe. That
I
could
did
be.
not even think of that. It has slimmed down a little bit now. We're getting further away from Louisville.
Mhm. It's Frankfurt. Okay, I'm still looking for 75 South. Stop, Coco. I love you, buddy, but hang
What
on.
has the GPS got us doing?
It wants us to take exit 48 off to Lawrenceburg, and that's not what we're gonna do. There
Well,
should be
okay.
signs up that show 75
I hope
South.
we don't get stuck in construction.
I mean, if you want to follow the GPS, follow
know.
it, but
I don't know. What do you think, Cheryl? Are you watching?
no, she's not. Tracy, if you can go and research real quick, we're on 64 East.
You can see where we're at on 360.
Mile marker 29 is where we are. So we're trying to figure out if 75 South is closed because it's got us wanting to get off in Lawrenceburg in 18 minutes. My brother's calling me. I'm not answering it. Sorry.
Yeah, for some reason, it wants us to go a completely different direction. But it could be trying to keep us from going through construction, is what I'm thinking.
And maybe some people have nowhere to go and no one to turn to in emergency situations
Right.
like that. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly right. That's exactly what I was
Absolutely.
saying.
Hang on. I'm gonna go. Sorry, I'm not gonna read the comments for a minute. I'm gonna go
Hold on, y'all. She's got to do something right quick. She can't read the comment. Sorry.
I'll look up come on. Piece of crap. Stop, Coco. Come on. Is 75 South closed in Kentucky. Headed to Corbin. Let's see. No, Interstate 75 is not closed, but there is a bridge deck repair scheduled for October 8th and October 9th in Whitley County.
That's
Today is the 10th.
So that's probably going on.
Okay, so shoot. Go back. So if you want to follow the GPS, you can.
Yeah, let's just. It's not taking us no longer to get there, right?
Not
the time
really.
frame?
We're just going around.
Yeah, we're just gonna follow the GPS because it's doing that for a reason.
So it says for Lawrenceburg, 400, and then we go 6.6 miles, and then 20 miles on US 127 bypass, and then 50 miles to 75 south. So we're looking at 3
It'll
hours.
take us
and
right back
13
to
minutes.
75 south.
That's what it
So
says.
it's looping around some
It
spot at
is.
75.
So just follow the GPS.
Yes, we're following the GPS.
It could just be trying to help us
Yeah,
out.
Mom
so.
just said we should follow the GPS.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do.
Well, we'll do. We'll do it. So we've got 15 miles.
It just don't make sense other than it's
It
trying to
confused
keep us
me.
from construction because
Right.
it's never done that before.
Right.
And then for you to find that saying they're working on a bridge on the 8th and
It
9th.
could be like
they're-
that.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
exactly.
could really be like that. Did he maybe lose it, buddy? Okay, you're good. You're good. So 50 miles of that. Okay. I'm gonna go back to YouTube.
She's getting back to the
I'm
comments,
coming
guys.
back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm trying to keep the phone up, but also not blind David. Like when I'm looking in the phone, it looks lit up, but when I'm looking at my phone, it doesn't look very bright. So I'm sorry. Okay, let's go back. Okay, ouch on the fingernails, Christy said. Pretty sunset. It can get real expensive. Maybe more traffic, which is very likely. Some people have nowhere to go and no one to turn to in the emergency. Mama T said she'll look. She did. Christy Beth said, or excessive traffic on 75 main route in and out of Florida. Yeah, I'd follow GPS. Okay, that. And then Christy said, tell GPS to shut up. Anybody else talk back to GPS? Yes, quite frankly. But it makes sense why it's telling us to do that. So it may help us out so we're not stuck in traffic. It very well may. Very well may. We still got 3 hours, bro.
Yeah.
It'll be alright. It'll be worth
3
it.
long hours.
It'll be worth it.
Yes, we home bed. I know
I'm
y'all
not
can't
ready
see
for
me
it.
at all, but I cannot wait. Been on an air mattress for 3 weeks. Ready to be on my nice
I'm grateful for the air
4-inch
mattress.
memory foam topper.
He's a nut.
Cannot wait. Hopefully I took my hat off this whole time. I was kind of worried about maybe I hope it didn't flip any breakers when all the storm stuff happened.
Because I know we have power out. I know our power went out.
Right.
Just don't know if it.
Fingers crossed, praying that that's not the case. That our refrigerator turned back on.
If not, we're just gonna back everything up.
Throw everything away. What did they say? Out here in the country, what Christy said.
Christy said, out here in the country, GPS gets confused and sends you all over the place.
Yeah.
And you would think in today's technology, how these people actually, like, Google Maps people will come and assess the entire route, right? And I still can't get it right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sometimes I feel like they just don't care.
I have definitely had GPS
Hi,
take me all kinds
Jen.
of
Welcome
different-
in, honey.
Jen, hello.
We're headed back to Kentucky.
Headed to Kentucky.
Linda said, yes, Christy, all the time. GPS makes me mad. Turn left, turn left, turn left. Then you just keep on going in circles. Yeah, my favorite thing that the GPS says is like, Okay, say you're passing a store, but the next turn after the store is where you're supposed to go. The first time that I ever heard it, it said make the second right. Like, what are you talking about? Why not just tell me to make the right at the
when it gets there.
when I'm there? Confused the crap out of me is what it did.
Well, it would mess with me the most when I'm door dashing.
Yes.
And take me on completely on an other side of town and call the customer like, no, you are like on the other side of town. Well, that's where GPS brought me.
Katie said, hard to believe that when I was driving, it was paper maps and MapQuest was a new thing, and MapQuest sucked. From Indiana to
Reconnect. Sorry, guys.
Oh, scared me.
Running through a dead zone.
You scared me.
Well, watch.
Is it back?
Yeah, it's back.
Goodness.
Disconnect. Go. All these,
Okay, I hate when GPS says recalculating. I know, your turn's like right there, but oh yes, it makes me anxious because I don't want to get off in somewhere where or something we don't know it.
yeah. And these days, you just don't know where you might be.
Mama T said, yes, remember walking in Tulsa, it wanted us to walk out of our way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I do remember
What?
that. Me and Mom were walking downtown Tulsa using the GPS, and it had us all over the place.
And you were walking?
Yeah. we were
That
using it.
stinks.
Yeah, we were using it walking. You can put walking on your GPS.
I mean, I know. When was that?
I took a day off work
Is that when you went to the donut
sometime.
place?
Or that may have been between my IAA and Mannheim.
I think it was. Was it when
We made
y'all
a
went to the
video.
Center of the Universe?
Yeah, we made a video of it.
Gotcha.
Me and Mom
I'm
walked
trying
around
to remember.
downtown. We went to a donut shop,
Yeah. You got,
like this famous donut shop.
yeah. Troy said, "Jan!" Christy said, I remember my 4-year-old son reading the paper map for me. He was a good co-pilot. Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That is
yeah.
impressive. That is actually pretty neat, actually. Melinda said, hi, Jan. Mama T said, yes. So we got that right.
You're reading an atlas at 5, man. He'd be a good director.
He would.
By the time he was an adult, I'm
Good
sure.
Uber, good pilot, all that. Some more, probably.
Yeah, right. He needs to Uber.
This is so crazy. Now it literally recalculated, and now it's saying to stay on 64 east to 75 south.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, we're following GPS. We gotta go.
I cannot believe that. It did not show that. It showed get off in Lawrenceburg, exit 48. That's the only reason why I know exit 48 is Lawrenceburg.
So it recalculated us, guys. We're taking the normal route.
So we have 2 hours and 47 minutes left. So it dropped us down some time. Because when I just looked at it like 5-10 minutes ago, it said 3 hours and 13 minutes. So
Now it's what?
2 hours and 47 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Knocked a half hour off of it, baby.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Indeed it did, dear. Indeed it did.
Kind of using this guy's light here so you can see my part of my face.
Yeah, that works out. I'm trying not to blind you, so it's not.
You're
quite
okay.
working.
You're not bothering me.
Chrissy said he bypassed me in intelligence in 4th grade. Oh, well, it sounds like you
Go
raised a
ahead
very
and light
intelligent
yourself
man.
up where they can see you.
I
Seriously,
am,
You're
like-
good. You're not bothering me.
I'm gonna go back to the comments. So stay on 64 east to 75 south. So
Yep, we're back on the normal
I
route,
don't
guys.
know why it did that. I don't know if there's something with the satellites or something that's
Probably.
stupid. There's something.
But it
that's
knocked a
not
half
right.
an hour off. We're
It basically did, yeah.
even closer than we thought. And when you hear 2 hours compared to 3 hours, that makes a big difference in your mind
Even though it's still almost 3 hours.
and in your
but-
soul.
Katie said, standard American. Sees calculated GPS time to arrive, then proceeds to set goal to beat that time. That's right. Let's
That's
school
awesome.
it. I remember doing that as like a teen. I shouldn't have, mind you. I shouldn't have. So I got thrown from the car. But
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
it happens.
You got to be careful, that's for sure.
How old is your son now, Christy? If you don't mind me asking, just out of curiosity. sorry, I'm tired.
Yeah, you
y'all.
just do the live, baby. You take it over.
Chrissy said he was reading at a 4-point IQ and is genius level. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's awesome.
Tell me he went to college. Tell
Yeah,
me
how
he's
old is
excelling
he
if
right
he's
now?
that old. GPS standards for getting people somewhere, Melinda. GPS stands for getting people somewhere. Oh, that's
Getting
pretty
people
cool.
somewhere.
Turn
Yeah,
off
you're
turn
absolutely
signal,
right.
David. Hang on, we're passing. Did you slow down a little
Berries and cherries. Yeah.
bit? Yeah.
Speed limit 70. I'm doing 71.
Okay, it's showing 75. So, anywho, all right.
What's showing 75?
Wait, the speed that you're going.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes, I'm telling you.
How was that? My speedometer says I'm doing 70.
Let me pull it back up.
That can't be right.
Well, now it shows 68.
See, yeah, it's on. I was only
Okay.
doing 71. Don't do that to me.
Like you really
Pass the police, tell me I'm doing 75 mile an hour.
Slow down, but he's got it on cruise control, so you know.
I'm totally not.
Chrissy said her son will be 43 soon. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of profession does he do? Is he like an engineer, an astronaut, a doctor, of sorts? Chrissy said, yeah, somewhere I got both through college. Aw,
Awesome.
way to go, mama.
That's awesome. So he's just a couple years older than me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, y'all are very close to the same age.
So he would have been born in what, 1980? 1980, 1981?
Well, if you're turning 43, it would be 81.
Yeah,
Because
81.
we're in 2024.
I was born in
I think.
83.
Is that right? Is that right? No, I think I did that. I don't know. I can't do math. But that's what an accomplishment. Something to be so proud of. She said, nope, he's not using his education, either of them.
Oh. Darn it.
You know, sometimes that happens.
Yeah,
but
sometimes it does.
sometimes they can still get excellent jobs because it says, oh, I have a bachelor degree in science and whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
When it's still,
even
I mean,
sorry.
what I've heard is America is, regardless of college or not, people struggle big time to find jobs in whatever they went to school for.
Turn left, so we can't turn left speeding.
Sorry, it's going in and out, guys. It's we're going through
going through all of it.
going one of those zones.
He puts in fancy window blinds, etc. Keeps the company's customers happy.
Oh, cool.
Well, you know, at least if he enjoys it, maybe whenever he was going to school, he thought this is what he wanted to be, and I'm sure that happens all the time.
Well, yeah.
But he's found something.
If he loves what he does, that's what matters, man.
If it fulfills him, then that's
it.
what we need.
That's it.
Puts fancy window
Look,
blinds
I
in.
was cleaning out wrecked cars for 6 years, and I loved my job.
I loved my job. It was just
I didn't care much for the
crap I had to
business,
deal
the
with.
company.
Right.
The company.
But I loved what I did. I still
Whenever
love
I
it.
started there, it was a very good company. They actually took care of you, and then about a year in, they went independent.
You're good, Jan. Thank
And when
you.
they did that, it. What'd she say?
Christy said my daughter is a marine biologist, but working as a working mom. I would just say love to figure out how to stay home. I know, Miss Katie. That's what I'm trying to figure out too. Troy said 83, but I was born January 1st, 1971.
71.
Old timer.
You got
Christy
11
said
years on me.
biologist.
I have an uncle who passed away in 2008. He was born in 72.
And then
What did Jan say?
she said that she's listening. She said she was on the phone.
I've seen the comment pop up, but I missed what it said. I just seen I'm. That's just great.
Melinda said I changed careers 2 times. So what is it? Are you retired now, Melinda?
She worked for the Air Force Base
That's right.
Tinker
That's right.
Air
That's
Force
right.
Base.
Got it.
in up by Oklahoma
I
City.
thought I knew that. Katie said my kids will be adults before I can figure that out, or maybe I can help them with the grandkids one day. What a blessing. So are you not too far off from retirement, Miss Katie?
Sorry
I'm ready
it's
for
so
my
dark,
mom to
guys.
retire.
And
Yeah.
probably just listening wouldn't hurt. But Sam's lit up. You can see Sam pretty well. Sam's taking this live over. I love it. We got to get Sammy more involved, guys. Y'all need to get on her.
I'm always busy doing something else.
Y'all need to get on her.
Always has to be taken care of.
Get on her, guys.
Mama T said, in January, I'm a January baby too. I'm a February baby.
I'm a November baby.
I'm a February. My mom was born in February too.
I'm a turkey boy. I'm right after
Katie
Thanksgiving.
said, 2051 for retirement unless I can figure out how to stay home sooner. Bless your heart.
Bless your
Well,
heart.
I mean, that's probably about the same time
Disabled.
that I would be able to.
What millennium?
Disabled, but now was a nurse and retired, then worked 17 years Shepherd Air Force Base. That's right.
Shepherd Air Force Base.
Yep.
Okay, I was thinking Tinker.
Okay, and then Mama T said, film what you're doing. Dave can merge them.
Yeah. Film what you're doing around the house.
He gave away the other camera.
That don't matter. Use my camera. You can use
How am
my
I
camera.
supposed to do that if you're
I'll
using
take
the
a break
camera?
and you use the camera for a little bit. That's a good idea. We're gonna do that.
Should
This
have
week-
given away the other camera.
This week, I've got a drone for it. An awesome drone. An absolutely
Yeah, let me fly
awesome
the drone. Yeah. I'll break it.
Trust me, it was definitely an even trade.
Katie said, but we have 3 adult children and 1 other one that will be an adult next month, so grandkids may not be too far out. Wow.
Cool.
Okay. Well, bless your heart. I'm
Yes.
sorry that it's taking you that long, but probably even for me, I may never be able to retire. I may never be able to.
Yeah, you
I
will.
mean, you never
Sammy
know.
is just a workhorse. She's not going to retire just because she just can't keep her mind off of wanting to work.
I gotta work. I gotta
She's
bring
just,
it in
that's who
again.
Sammy is.
I can't help it. I gotta work. It messes with me.
Me, I
mentally
want
after
to
so
build
long.
something for myself.
And that's fine.
And that's what I'm
You
trying
can
to
do
work
that,
on.
because it's ultimately going to benefit me in the end. But until then, I'm going to benefit you
Yeah.
because I've got to mentally. I've got to go to work. I always feel like I have to help somebody. I have to serve somebody. And the job that I applied for would be that. The last job that I had, it also was serving other people. Maybe they were a little rough, like tow truck drivers. They are a little rough. However, I was still serving people, and I just feel like I always have to find a job where I can serve, show the love of Christ, even if they don't believe. And me not even mentioning that I'm trying to show the love of Christ. I just want to physically show them the love of Christ.
Yes. Amen. That's my mission as well,
Right.
guys. That's why I love YouTube. Because what a perfect platform to be able to spread the name of Jesus.
Really, though, yeah. Okay, back to the comments. So we'll try that. We might try it one video. I get so squirrel is what happens. So I just forget.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah. But anyway,
We'll make it happen.
Katie said, but we have 3 adults. Okay, that one I did read that one. Troy said, I was born first in Virginia that year. I was the first born in Virginia that year. Out of everybody that was born. So you were born at like 1201. Is that what I'm getting? For real?
Was you at the resurrection?
What?
12. Oh, you're saying time. Oh my gosh,
Dippy.
dude! I don't know what. I thought she was talking about a year, like year 1201.
No!
I guess that still would have been 1,200 years after the resurrection.
You are. Get out of here. Mama T said, oh, that's cool, Troy. That is actually pretty intriguing.
That is
That's
cool.
That's cool. I like
Sorry,
that.
I misunderstood, buddy.
Yeah,
I love
don't
you.
worry. It happens all the time. Don't worry. Don't worry. Christy said, I'm going to have to get off and charge the phone. See you later. We love you, Miss
Love
Christy.
you,
Have a good
Christy.
evening. We're probably not going to be on here much longer anyway.
Yeah, love you. Thank you for hanging
Thank
out.
you for chilling. We love you. All the love to your family and prayers to all. Okay. Jan said, math is hard.
Yes. I've actually always
is hard
been
as
fairly
suck.
good at math.
Not me.
That was the one subject that I was pretty decent at.
I didn't remember 7 plus 5 equals 12 until like 30 years old. I'm serious.
Oh, it's so
I always
funny.
got 7 plus 4 and 7 plus 5. I sound stupid, but it's the truth.
I'm pretty decent at adding numbers really quick in my head without having to, you know what I mean? Like it comes pretty quick.
Yeah.
And I've always been that way. I don't know what it is about math. I just was
My
always
dad was
decent
like,
at
he
math.
could.
I'm not like a genius at math, but I'm pretty good at it. That was my subject whenever I was actually trying. And
Yeah, that was the way my dad is. That's the way he is. He's pretty quick. Troy said just after midnight, but Miss Melinda said, have been talking to all these children here where I live, telling them about Jesus.
I love it. Love it.
Yes, ma'am. Good
Spread
job.
the word.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Especially today, man. We need to be pushing Jesus
Hey,
out
Joe,
there.
welcome in, homie.
Who?
Joe Jacobson.
Hey, Joe, what's going on? Blessings, brother.
We're glad you popped in. It's kind of dark, so don't mind us. We're traveling,
Yeah,
you
we're
know,
traveling.
the whole shebang, but my eyes are starting
We were
to
trying to
cross.
just catch the last of daylight, and it's still... Sammy's getting into it, guys. I love it. I love it.
I paid 25 miles 75 south.
You just let me know.
Joe said, hello, prayers and blessings to all from Eastern Iowa.
Yes, sir.
Well, you too, Joe. We're hoping that you are living your
Joe
best
is
life,
always
buddy.
spreading blessings and
Always.
prayers.
You're so
I love it.
incredible.
Love it, love it, love
Mama
it.
T said, boys are usually better at math and science. Girls are good in English. Actually, you're right. I agree with that.
Interesting. I never
Agree
really
with
thought
that.
about that.
Because it's true.
Yeah, it is true.
I was excellent in English. It was one of my favorite subjects. Jan said, how far away from home are you? It's showing that we should arrive by 10:50 if we don't make any stops.
Which would be 9:50 y'all's time.
Yeah. Well, is
So
she
what
Central?
exactly how much time does it say it's going to take?
Hang on. I gotta leave the comments. Hang on.
Gotta leave comments. Probably 2.5 hours.
2 hours and 34 minutes. is
2
what
hours and 34 minutes. We're not far.
it's not bad.
We'll be there before we know it. Back at the homestead. And guys, whoo, my goodness. One thing for sure, my day is going to be full tomorrow because my grass has not been touched in 3 weeks, guys. In 3 weeks. And after all that rain from the hurricane, it was nice and rained and watered, and I'm sure it's going to be interesting, to say the least.
Hey, Melvin, Donnie, welcome in.
Hello, Melvin,
Again,
Donnie.
We're sorry, it's kind of dark. I'm trying to do the best I can with my flashlight so you can at least see my face. But thanks for dropping in.
Yeah, Sammy's running this live. This is a Sammy Goat Days live.
Yeah.
Goat Days Sammy live.
Melvin Donnie said, remember when I told you my daughter called the GPS lady at Simply Jan? She called the GPS lady?
At Simply Jan.
Oh, is Jan the GPS lady? Well, that's cool.
Who was it that
Hey, Andrew Kirk.
Hey, Andrew, what's going on, buddy?
Welcome in.
Prayers, brother. I hope everything's going well for you.
He said, Brother David, what's up?
We are headed to Kentucky.
We're just all over the place.
Yeah, we just left her mom's house. Her mom just had a mastectomy, double mastectomy a few weeks ago. So we've been there helping take care of her and things that she needs done as far as cutting grass, working on her new house she's got that we're remodeling. And now we are headed home because she's doing better. She got all her tubes taken out. She's been up and around the past few
Her drain
days,
tubes.
cleaning house and being
She's
outside.
improving.
And
She
yeah.
wore herself down today because she
Yeah.
didn't stay in bed all day.
So all the prayers are working, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew, because I know you've been
Keep 'em
praying for
coming.
her like crazy,
So
and we appreciate it.
just
more
to
than
kind of
you
catch
know.
you up on that, though, Andrew, so that you can be more specific in your prayers. I like being more specific. She's supposed to be starting radiation soon, so she's going to be doing that 5 days a week for 6 weeks, and then she's going to start another chemo treatment of a year.
Yeah, and then
So,
that'll be it.
We
That'll
need
be
to
the last.
keep them coming.
After that, it'll be purely climbing up
I
the
love her
hill.
so much. I love her so
Her
much.
hair's growing back.
Yeah, her eyebrows are.
Yes.
She's
Things
coming
are on the up
alive
and up.
kind of like, and just so to speak.
Yeah.
Let me go back up. Joe said I was thumbs up, number 15. What's your number?
Number 15. Patrick Mahomes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-0, baby.
Mama T told Andrew hello. Joe said I was your Google navigator before. You really are.
Yes.
You're quick on it.
That's
like
what I was
Jake.
about to say, Joe.
You
I was
are
about
the
to mention
GPS
that.
for us.
Whenever I was driving back home, I think did I come drop you off in Indiana? or something, and I turned around and came back. Like, I only stayed a couple days, and I came back to Oklahoma. It's when those storms and stuff were real bad. I went through in Missouri, and Barb told me to pull over. She said, you need to pull
we
over
rented
and
the car.
park.
We rented the car, and you got me to Indiana.
That's it. Yeah, Joe was my GPS guy.
Yep.
He was telling me where the rest areas were, and my weather guy telling me what weather I was about to come into. Him and Barb. God bless you.
Bless you.
God bless you. Because Barb, you guys saved me.
Yeah.
Because
for sure.
gave me the heads up to pull over and wait for the storm to crow through. And soon as I pulled over in that Walmart parking lot, it started raining so hard I couldn't see 5 foot in front of me. So that was a good call.
Oh, there are 16 thumbs up. I'm sorry, I think I misunderstood. I don't know.
Oh,
But yeah,
15 thumbs up.
16.
Awesome.
You're 16. Thank you, folks.
Yes, thank you. We love you.
All right, let's back to the comments. Mama T said, I like that, Joe. Melvin Donnie said, hey, TNT. TNT smile. Mama T. Jan is telling Tracy, Katie, Troy, Andrew, hello. She's in Missouri.
Hello.
All right.
From Missouri.
Prayers for good and full recovery. Thank you, Joe. We appreciate that very much.
Yes.
It's not been easy, though.
Sorry, guys.
Hang on, I have my glasses. I can't see.
It connected for a minute.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. You got to
Hang on.
block her light off for a
I
second.
can't see. Starting not to be able to see. Okay.
But, yes, we've been riding on them prayers, and they've been pulling us through because everything's been going exactly the way they're supposed to go. There's been no complications. There's been nothing. And I guarantee you that's all. It's purely God. And the
every
prayers.
bit of it. Every bit of it. Just that I know what it is like driving in rain where you can't see at 5 miles per hour and you're on the interstate.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I panic.
Too.
Yeah.
I don't like driving in rain, period, because
Right.
the hydroplaning and stuff.
Yeah.
It
makes me nervous.
Yeah, I get nervous.
That's
sure.
the way it was. Like the roads were wet the day that. Like, ooh!
Whoa.
God did it.
Whoa.
The day that I hit a tree was ejected.
Yeah, for you guys that don't know, Sammy was in a very, very bad car accident in 2011, and tell them all your injuries that happened. She's a miracle walking today.
So I snapped my humerus and my elbow on my right arm completely in half. It was a compound fracture. I broke my left femur, I believe, in 2 different places. I had to have a rod placed in there, like for the entire length of the femur bone. I broke my pelvis. Basically, it was an open book fracture, and it twisted.
And her foot.
And I also broke the talus on my right foot. So that's what causes me the most issues today, is my foot and my hip.
But she's had all the metal taken out, all the pins.
Except for my humerus. My humerus, I got a plate there, but the plate on my elbow, for whatever reason, my body started rejecting it, and I could literally, like, physically tap on the metal plate at one point. It was like it was eating my skin, so they took it out. And I also, not to get, I don't want it to come off like vulgar or anything, but I suffered a 3rd-degree cut, like straight up.
Yeah, right
like
up the
right
private
up
area.
the middle.
They said that if she would have been a man, she would have been castrated.
It'd been done.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah, that was what about killed me. That's
Full
about what took my
recovery,
life.
guys.
Absolutely.
She has problems with her ankle a little bit, but look, it's not even that many years since then. And well, she was already working and up and around probably 3 years after the accident.
It was 3 to 4, yeah. It took me some time. It took me some time.
That's all God too.
It is too.
There's no way of explaining that. That she even survived one.
I should not have.
Yeah.
They had to, the way, in the area that I had my wreck in was nothing but trees and on a windy road. So what they had to do was the best that they can to get me into an ambulance. I remember that being so painful, but they had to get me into the ambulance and get me over to a church parking lot where the helicopter could land. And it was like maybe like a football field away, but they had to put me in the ambulance, and then they scooted me down to the helicopter. And I remember being in the helicopter, and I looked up this gentleman. I don't remember him. I remember laying on the ground. Whenever I was laying on the ground, I remember telling the chief of the fire department, I said, stand me up, I'm late for work. Exactly what I said. He said, honey, you ain't going to work today. So then they loaded me into the ambulance and got me into the helicopter. And I just remember telling that guy in the helicopter, I said, I'm so cold. I was so cold, and I remember him pulling blankets over me, and I was out.
Yeah,
Out.
she needs to write a book. She needs
I
to
was
put
out.
her story in a book. For sure, 100%. It's such an amazing testimony of God.
It
really
truly
is.
it is, and I didn't deserve it. I did not deserve it. I did nothing to earn that, but for whatever reason, because His love and grace is sufficient, He saved me.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
my book will be
grateful.
coming out soon too.
Yes, I'm ready for that.
I seen a post that Alina put up a couple weeks ago talking about how she's working on the book right now.
I'm
And,
excited. I can't wait to read
Yeah,
it.
y'all should be ready to get you a book so you can read my story in pretty good depth. Not full depth. Not
Right, 'cause
every.
it's gonna be, it's
It's
short
just one chapter.
Right.
It's just one chapter. But it was 3,500 words, so it's pretty in depth.
But I'm sure that she took out quite a bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
To kind of
But
condense.
the thing is what this is going to be is a perfect opening for me to write a book
right, the
about my
opportunity.
entire life.
Right. What a great opportunity. Let me go to the comments.
And we might even mix both our stories into one book. I think that would
That
be
would
pretty
be cool, and then merge in how our relationship.
How
and
we
go
ended
through
up together in
recovery.
the end.
Yep.
Yeah, because we met each other when I was little kids.
Well, I was little. He was.
I was
12. He was child. Yeah, he's about Bennett's age.
Yeah.
And Jan said, "Dear Lord." I know. It was my own fault. I wasn't living the right life, and I was rushing to get to work, and caught up with me. Jan said, "Praise God for His mercies and healings. Every bit of that, sister."
Yes.
Joe said, "I need to get my garbage out, so can't stay tonight. Sorry." You're good, Joe.
You're
We're
good,
probably not
Joe.
going to be on there much longer anyway.
Yeah, thank you, buddy, for hanging out,
Thank you.
coming
We
in and
love
seeing us.
you.
We love you, bud.
Prayers for you, bud.
Yes, prayers and blessings.
All right. Melinda said, "Yes, a walking miracle. Praise God." Melinda knows what I'm talking about, like with an open book fracture, don't you? On my pelvis. It was like this and then this.
Crazy. I mean, at first they had a full big plate that went all the way across your pelvis.
I had a fixator across my pelvis for a while, and I had a fixator on my foot.
It's horrible.
And then the only thing that I remember waking up, when I did wake up in the intensive care unit, I remember my mama rubbing the top of my left hand, because that was literally the only place that could be touched. There was no other place that I could be touched.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
Man. Pretty wild. God is good, guys.
He is. I know this sounds funny, and keep in mind, I was 21 years old. I remember my mom rubbing my hand, and I remember my brother coming in at the foot of the bed, and he said, well, NASCAR driver. And you gotta know mine and my brother's relationship. So the only thing that I did was I lifted up my left hand and, gave
Flipped
him.
him off. Gave him the bird.
Mom said that was when she knew I was gonna be okay. Believe it or not.
Yeah. And we ended up, me and Sam got together, I think a little less than a year, maybe a little more
We
than a year.
got together in 2012, September 2012, and I had my accident April 20th, 2011.
So that'd have been what? About a year and a half?
Yeah.
About a year and a half after her
And I
accident.
still was struggling to walk. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like I was
Had
kind
a lot of doctor's
wobbling.
appointments
A
and
lot.
going through the tough, but we did it. We
We
did it
did
together.
it. We did it.
I did my
It is
best
such a good testimony.
to,
Everybody's testimony is, though.
yeah, we've all got a story.
He
You're
loved
exactly
me even
right.
when I was like physically broken. Like, I was a lot. And I'm still a lot anyway.
I ain't no lie.
I know. Andrew Kirk said, "Glory, amen, sister. Thank you." Joe said, "Grace and mercy aren't earned, but gifts. They are. They are." And I feel like there's nothing that I can ever do to earn it. But I feel
Yeah,
like,
'cause you gotta-
I need to do more.
You got to think
more.
that in these times that he saved us out of these crazy things, we definitely were not living for him,
No.
and he still
It's the
saved
last
us.
thing on my mind.
I can tell you many crazy stories in my life where I shouldn't be here, and I definitely wasn't living.
Not
I
at
knew
all.
him,
Not
I
at
knew
all.
him, but I was very far from him, and
Yeah.
he still saved me, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
because we've all got a purpose. There's a
Yes, we
reason,
do.
and our main purpose is to spread the gospel of Jesus, and that's what I love to do as much as I possibly can. And I'm speaking to the choir too,
Yep.
right? Because
Everybody,
we've all got things we have to work on, and and I just like to do it with my friends and let y'all know, that what I'm learning in the process, we learn together, right?
Right.
And y'all teach me or
It's a
teach
slow
us as
growth.
well. Right?
it's so worth
Iron
it.
sharpens iron.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Love it. Praise God.
Melinda said, I'm so ready for King's book. I know, me too. And
Me
David,
too.
like, if it's kind of like the same thing that Tish went through, like where we get some books and you can order them, directly from
That's
us and we
probably
send
what it'll
them,
be.
David's going to have his signature and a little sweet little love letter
Yep.
in there for
To
you.
each
He's
one
going to
of
be
you.
intimate.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be intimate. So
Absolutely.
be thinking ahead, and I don't know when she's coming out with them, but it's coming out soon. So we'd love for y'all to buy it and read everybody. Everybody that's
Yeah, get it. It's not only my testimony,
Yeah.
it's going to have many other great testimonies of God's power and
Right.
His love.
I want to read those too.
I don't know who all's read Tish's book,
Thank you,
but
Mama T. I love
amazing
you.
book. Amazing book.
It is.
Tish's story is absolutely
I
amazing.
cried through the whole chapter of
Yes.
Tish. It just for everyone, but especially Tish because it was more intimate. Knowing her and seeing how she is now, and
Yes. And what she came through.
bawled.
Yeah, it's such amazing. It's such an amazing testimony. And God bless Tish, because I wouldn't be in this book if it wasn't for Tish.
If it was not for her. If
Tish
it
is
wasn't
the
for
one
her.
that opened that door for me,
Yep.
and I thank you so much.
Melinda said 2011 was a bad year for everyone, I think. So what happened in 2011 for you, if you feel like talking about it? 7.6 miles is 75 south. You're going to fall 75 south. Yes, you're going to follow 75 south. 75 south, 75 south.
Gotcha. You can point it out if I'm doing it wrong.
Okay. Trying to read comments and stuff. Exit 70, south. That's north. Never mind. No. South.
South.
Quit, Coco.
75 south.
Jan said, Jesus took me by surprise. I never looked back, even when I walked away for a moment. He was there and never left me. It's been 50 years. Hallelujah!
Oh, yeah,
baby.
that's another one.
I
Jan
love it.
has an amazing testimony as well.
She was in it too?
No, she wasn't in the book. But remember when we first met Jan?
That's how we first.
We watched her podcast.
Tracy was like, you need to watch.
She had this interview. Absolutely amazing,
I was
guys.
hooked, line and
If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out, because it is an absolutely amazing
story. It was probably, how long ago you think, Jan? A year or two
ago? Years ago, yeah.
It was at least 1 or 2. It wasn't much more than that.
Yeah, go check that out. If anybody can find the link to drop in the chat right now for that interview, that would be cool. If you possibly
Jan said
can.
last year.
Last year.
I'm trying to remember if it was like summertime. But anyway, you should probably be able to search it, like, because Simply Jan is probably.
Mom, try to find the link. Mom, if you can.
The computer.
Try to find that video and see if you can get it in there if you possibly can. Thank you. If not, that's okay.
5.8 miles.
5.8 miles to your exit.
Oh, my hip hurts. Sorry.
5.8 miles to your exit. Is it going to be on the right side?
I don't know. Hang on. I gotta leave the comments, y'all. Let me
Gotta leave the comments for me, guys.
Yeah, it'll be on the right side.
Okay. I see blinking
You
lights.
see
What we
75
got?
south.
Yeah. Knoxville.
75 south.
Knoxville and Ashland.
Yeah. You can still go straight, but I wouldn't do it. I don't know if it's gonna kick us off. What?
Speed limit dropped 55.
Jesus, scared me to death. Stop doing that.
Why do you get? She
because
gets so
I'm worried
startled
about this car.
so easily.
When I'm in the car, obviously, after what I just said. Whew.
She's been driving in a car with me for 12 years.
And nothing has changed, has it?
Other than I've become a better driver than I was 12 years ago.
Exactly, because I am your co-pilot and I teach you. There's the link. There's the link.
Oh my
Quit
gosh.
pushing your button.
What? Oh.
Donna.
Is that 75 south?
No.
Okay.
Stay in this lane. See where it says 75 south?
Yes.
Right. That's where we're going.
Straight ahead. All 3 lanes.
Straight. Good Lord, it's
Oh, that's 64.
And 75. Tracy, you better get him in line.
One of these dogs just
She said, poof.
passed some gas.
That's stinking. That's stinking. That's bad.
Nothing like a good dog toot.
It was probably a heart blanket.
It probably
This
was.
brutal.
Good grief, boy.
Yeah. Coco's even got his nose at.
Okay,
smell
cool.
it.
Mom put the link in there,
Yeah,
guys.
that's what I said. Jason
Okay.
cracked the windows.
Awesome. Yeah.
Look at her. He's like, I need air too.
Okay, guys. Yeah, she dropped the link in there, so everybody go
Yeah,
check that
go
out.
check
If you
that out.
haven't, if you haven't seen it, go check that interview out.
Yeah.
Her testimony is absolutely amazing.
Bro.
Absolutely amazing.
All right, baby.
Like I said, all of us have our own story, our own testimony, and especially us who are really searching God out today and how we got there, because none of us will come out of the womb just praising Jesus our whole life. We went through something along the way, and God and Jesus says that people are saved by our testimonies.
Yep.
Our testimony is what saves other people. They hear our stories and they're like, wow.
Windows down.
I'm doing 55 now. Speed
Where
limit
did you
drop.
see that?
There.
Because it's showing 70 on this, but no,
It said
follow the
55
sign.
back there. Got
Coco, Bubba,
construction
stop.
cones up.
2.8 miles. Sorry, I'm looking at the GPS. I'm trying to read the comments as they pop up on that screen, but I might miss them. 2 hour 15 minutes. 2 hour and 15 minutes.
We're almost to
We're
an even 2
halfway.
hours.
It was halfway, y'all.
And what did Jan just say?
It was the most difficult time of my life, but God carried me through it. Yes, ma'am.
Amen.
Andrew said,
Amen.
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 Yes and amen.
Amen. We
Okay,
got to
I'm
get
gonna
our
turn-
testimony out there, guys.
I'm gonna turn up the GS so Ding Dong over here can hear it. I gotta sit up straight. My hip's killing me leaning over like that. Look at my Z in the window. I'm not gonna say his name because it'll drop down, but
Maybe we
Jay said,
speed up by now.
"Woo! Everyone has a story to tell." Yes, we do.
That's it.
Yes, we do.
That's it. You're
I mean, I don't
absolutely right.
know. The GPS says 70, so
And one might be
everybody's fine.
more intense than the other, but we've all got our story. And
Yep. I would just, I want to
See?
go faster than that. Okay, well, just do 60.
That's fine. I'll just do this
Just do
right.
60. Everybody's flying. Like, I
know.
don't understand.
Probably like a daytime thing with construction going on, maybe.
Maybe. Were lights flashing anywhere?
No.
Well, it's typically your indicator, but. Alright, 1.3 mile.
1.3 mile to the exit, y'all.
75 south. And then from 75 south, we'll hit exit 29 for Corbin. Once we get off on Corbin, we make a left and we follow
One
that out
straight
for about
home.
an hour. So that's going to be our last hours once we get off of Corbin. So we got about another hour to exit 29 and then boom. Okay, a country boy and his paint buffer. Where y'all on the road to? So we have been visiting. We've been visiting my mother who had just had cancer, or she has cancer, and they're still working on. She's recovering from a double mastectomy, let's say that, and she had 14 lymph nodes that were removed from her armpits.
In half a mile, keep right to continue on I-75 South.
So she's recovering through that. She's seemingly doing better, but we've got to get back to our house in Eastern Kentucky. We've not been back out there since, a hurricane
weeks.
happened, and we just need to go and see her
So
home.
we are
and just chill
traveling
for a little bit.
from Indiana back to our
Keep
place
right
in
to continue
Kentucky.
on I-75 South.
Well, that was an easy exit. It just stayed on the same highway.
Okay, hang on. Let's see.
Prayers
what
are
it
with you. Someone said amen.
does. Thank you. Hang on, I'll get right
What
back to
did
the
Andrew
comments.
say?
Okay. So it's a 25. What is that? Why does it keep jumping around?
What?
The GPS. We're good.
Don't
There
do
you
the,
go.
2 miles,
finally.
take exit 29 for US 25, US 25 East toward Corbin, Barberville.
Okay, yep, that's where we want to go. Okay, back to the comments. 2 hours
see
and
what
11
Andrew
minutes.
said.
I'm coming. I'm good.
Everybody's
trying.
telling great prayers for Andrew.
I am.
I know he has an amazing testimony as well,
yeah,
guys.
Yeah. We all do.
He kind of came out of the same lifestyle that we came out of. I think it was just kind of a generational thing. Like my generation, it was big time drugs and party and just being lost. What am I doing here?
You're staying on 75 South. You're not exiting.
Okay. Richmond, Knoxville?
Yes, babe.
Okay, I'm just making
75
sure.
south. 75 south. 75 south.
Just making sure.
We're going to be on it for another hour, and then we get off of Corbin, and we have another hour. Okay, comments.
Yes, we want to hear what Andrew had to
Well,
say.
Linda said, I watched it, Jan. It was very intense. And Andrew said, good job, Andrew.
Yes, amen, brother.
Good.
I know you are. This Andrew's on fire for Jesus,
Yeah.
guys, and I love it.
Yeah, it's incredible. It is.
He's on fire for Jesus.
Fire. Where's my... I got a box right here, baby. Any idea? Are you not ready to...
Yeah, I'll probably cut her off.
Yeah.
And finish out this last hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, I think we should. We've been on for an hour and a half. Let's let these people go and move on to somebody else.
Yeah.
If they would like.
We love you guys so
we
much.
Love you.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us,
We
and
appreciate it. And even though this pop up, you guys did well.
be looking
Thank
forward to some videos, because I got some videos coming now that I'm going to be home. I got a lot of
For
stuff
a
to take
little
care
bit,
of.
he'll be pumping them
And
out.
yeah, we'll be getting some good videos out. And I hope you guys are enjoying my practicing with my editing. I'm just kind of messing around with it, seeing what I can learn. So you might see some different style stuff in there. And
He's trying to teach himself. You know, I know that Jan noticed it.
yeah.
So it was like,
And she
"Matt,
just
you
seen me
editing."
pop in. She said, "Hi, David." Hello. I'm here. I just been driving,
Just driving.
letting
you know.
Sammy take the wheel
Yeah.
of the
I'm
life.
thirsty and I got bread over here. I'm thinking about eating a piece of bread because I'm so hungry. I'm starving.
Okay, we love you guys so much. Thank you so much, and we will see you soon, as we do.
We love you.
Love you guys.
Stay blessed.
Stay
We love
blessed.
you. Prayers to
Stay
all.
blessed.
Prayers to all.